Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
This is the story of Fergus, a little traction engine who always liked to do things right. One day, I asked him to help Bill and Ben at the quarry, but poor Fergus wasn't used to their tricks. Read about the trouble they caused him.
Fergus, the little blue traction engine, was the pride of the cement works. He loved his work, he knew all the rules, and always obeyed them. One morning, he was chuffing cheerfully across the island of Sodor. He was on his way to do a special job for Sir Topham Hatt. As Fergus reached the station, there stood Thomas. He was waiting for his passengers to board Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas gave a friendly peep peep on his whistle. "Hello, Fergus," he said. "I'm off to work in the quarry today," Fergus told Thomas proudly. "Watch out for Bill and Ben," Thomas warned. "They like to get up to mischief." "Thank you, Thomas. I won't let a couple of rascals get the better of me," wheezed Fergus. When Fergus arrived at the quarry, Mavis and the twins were waiting for him. Mavis was pleased that Fergus had come to help, and they set to work straight away. "I'm afraid the freight cars are in a mess," she said. "Not to worry," puffed Fergus kindly. "We'll soon sort them out together." Bill and Ben grinned with delight. "Now we'll have some fun," whispered Ben. "We'll have the old boiler in a spin," steamed Bill. Fergus was happy working with Mavis. "She's a useful engine just like me," he thought to himself. But Bill and Ben were not behaving like useful engines at all. Bill banged his freight car so hard that some rocks fell onto the track. "Steady," called Fergus. "Do it right." "I know what I'm doing," wheezed Bill. Then Ben left his freight cars onto the switches so that Fergus couldn't get out of the siding. "You've blocked me in," steamed Fergus. "Move those freight cars out of my way. Do it right." But Ben just grinned. The next day, the works crew was blasting rock. The siren sounded to tell the engines that there was danger ahead. There was a loud boom, and a cloud of dust filled the air. "Wait for the all-clear signal and listen for the siren," Fergus told Bill and Ben. "Do it right." "There he goes again," said Bill. "Do it right, do it right. That's all he tells us, from morning until night. Keep your big funnel out of our quarry," huffed Ben rudely. Later, the quarrymaster sent Bill and Ben to collect a new rock crusher from the harbor. Fergus spent a happy afternoon shunting freight cars with Mavis. The quarry was a much more peaceful place without the twins around. At the harbor, Bill and Ben were still cross with Fergus. "He's always telling us what to do," moaned Bill. "He's always saying do it right," said Ben. "Next time he tells us what to do," wheezed Bill, "we'll do it wrong," Ben said. With the rock crusher safely loaded onto a flatbed, Bill and Ben steamed back to the quarry as quickly as they could. The rock crusher was heavy. It shook the rails as they went by. Fergus was waiting for Bill and Ben to arrive. "The blasting has made that rock face unsafe," he called to them. "Stay away. Do things right." Bill and Ben didn't listen. They rattled their load towards the cliff as roughly as they could. Suddenly, loose rocks and stones began to fall from the rock face. "Look out!" wheezed Fergus. "Help!" wailed Bill and Ben together. Fergus steamed forward and banged Bill and Ben out of the way. His driver jumped clear just in time, but the fallen rocks buried Fergus right up to his funnel. Mavis and the twin engines worked busily to carry away the rocks and rubble. It took a long time to dig poor Fergus out. No one worked harder than Bill and Ben to try and rescue the little traction engine. They didn't moan, and there were no tricks. They wanted to do things right. At last, Fergus was free. Bill and Ben were very ashamed of themselves. "We shouldn't have been so naughty," said Bill. "We're very sorry, Fergus," added Ben. "As long as we're friends now," smiled Fergus. "Oh, yes," said the twins together. "Good," smiled Fergus. "From now on, we'll do things right together."